YouTube. Today is a review, and the last time I did a review I was extremely pleased with the results. It was the Glamouflage foundation review, so I decided I should take a chance and try it again. Today will be reviewing the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I know that L'Oreal produces really amazing products, so I'm really excited to try this one out. I'm going to close up on the packaging just so I can show you guys what it looks like. As you can see, it has this very pretty rose gold packaging, and you open it up and it comes with a cushion to apply the foundation with. Although I won't be using this today, it is very soft if you choose to use this. I prefer my beauty blender though. You open it up and it has a layer over to protect the foundation, obviously. When you first open it up, peel back, and the foundation is right there. It's in this cushion. It comes with a compact mirror, which is really cool. You can see my lens right there, my camera. So I'm really happy with this packaging. I love the way it looks. I think it's very girly and glam. The shade I chose for myself is W3. It is nude beige. And I want to talk a little bit about the selection. When I went in to get this foundation, there was a little box that was set up because it is a new product, and it was laid out really nicely. I was lucky enough to have all the color options there for me, which I'm sure is very rare. I've heard a lot of people say that they've had a lot of trouble finding the product. But it was laid out amazingly. I just want to say, L'Oreal, you did a great job with the color selection, and they even had labels that helped you decide what color you are, your undertone. I purchased mine at CVS, and I will say that it was $16, and that is a little bit more pricey than I'm used to paying for a drugstore foundation, but I have a feeling that it won't be a mistake and I'll really enjoy it and use it a lot. So let's see how this foundation works. So I'm starting off by prepping my face with the MAC Fix Plus. As always, I do this step, so I figured why not try it with this foundation as well. Today I'll be using my Pro Beauty Blender. You can choose to apply it with the little pad it comes with, but I don't know, I can't shy away from my Beauty Blender, so I have to go with it. So I'm just going to tap it in there, and whoa, a lot of product came off. So I'm just going to use what product I have here and try to cover a considerable amount of this half of my face. I will say that it matches my face color pretty well. It's a little bit light for the fake tanner I've been using. I definitely can see the luminous glow on my skin when I turn my face against a light. It glows a little bit. I like that. I would say one layer is light coverage. It doesn't cover a lot of my redness or my freckles. Covers those dark circles pretty well for just one coat. I applied some foundation to this under eye and not this one, so you can definitely see the difference. It brightens that really nicely. I would say I probably would have felt more comfortable with a little bit darker shade, but I do like how light it feels on my skin. I had a little bit of redness up here if you noticed, and it's gone after one layer, which is really awesome. It blends out really nicely. I don't see any blotchiness. I don't know if I can express to you how just like fresh it feels on my skin. It feels so clean. So that is basically one layer on my face. I would like to see how much this is buildable though, because this is like an everyday foundation look. I think just going to the store or the mall really quick, like it would be easy to just apply this and just walk out and be done. but I would like to see how buildable this is because it is such a luminous and pretty foundation if you wanted to wear this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply one more layer. I can really tell how buildable something is by how much it covers up my freckles right here. It does cover them up pretty well, but it actually has a really nice way of covering them up while making them look very natural. It doesn't look like I'm piling anything on to cover up an imperfection. It more looks like I'm just trying to enhance. I do have naturally oily skin, which was something I was really nervous about while buying this foundation because it's hard for me to get a luminous foundation and not appear oily after time. So that is one of my biggest things about this right now, is I just want to make sure that in an hour or two it's not like melted off my face. I mean, I'm not that oily, but some foundation just will, within an hour or 2 hours, will immediately fade away in this area, which does not look pretty. The shimmer in this is really, really beautiful. You can see when I turn my face, just the light just follows it really nicely. I would totally recommend this if you like a dewy finish. I'm usually not one to go for a dewy finish, but with spring coming up and summer, it's beautiful. The consistency feels amazingly light on my skin. Like, I literally feel like I just have a moisturizer on or some BB cream. Like, it does not feel like foundation at all. So one of my biggest things is I like to apply a translucent powder after foundation. So that's where I'm a little iffy with this. I don't really know what to do. Like, I saw a girl's review, she did not apply any powder, but I know that that will not work with my skin. I will definitely lose the foundation throughout the day. So I'm going to apply my regular powder and just see how much of the luminescence it takes away. So I'm going to apply my Tarte translucent powder as always, and I'm going to try not to use too much of this because it is mattifying, obviously. So I'm just going to apply a light amount, very lightly. I don't want to take away all of the shimmer it has. I can still see a little bit, but I want it to set and I want it to stay in place. The powder glides on really nicely over the foundation. I see no transferring of it, no blotchiness after the powder, which is nice. I do still see the luminous glow. It's obviously not as strong, but I do still see. So I went ahead and applied the rest of my usual, maybe sorta everyday makeup routine. I just applied some liner and mascara and my brows and some highlighter, so it kind of enhanced the luminous look. Like a BB cream, it feels very light on the skin. I would say it's more light coverage. I applied 2 coats of foundation and it applies really nicely. Although if you are looking for a fuller coverage foundation, I don't think I would recommend this personally, because I do like my full coverage foundations and this is not the coverage that I see in some other foundations. But I do think it's a great product. If you're looking for something like this, I would go pick it up. With most foundation, it fades away, as I mentioned before, so I'm going to leave below just how long I wore this foundation and how it was looking at the end of the day. So if you have a little bit of a problem like me and definitely see that fading away towards the end of your school day or work day, you're definitely going to want to check it out down below to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a helpful review. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I put new videos on every Sunday. Bye!